Hi, my dear students. Good morning to you all. Welcome back to science class. Today we are going to study one more new concept in physics, that is the friction. Dear students, before going to this point, first we have to discuss about force and its application of force. Then only it is very easy to understand. Do you know what is force? The force is any push or pull of an object of an body is called as force. So you are kick the ball. Actually, the ball is at rest on the ground. When you kick the ball starts to moving. So here you applied the force, means you pushed. Okay, just you open the door, means what? You pull the door, means you are applying the force on the door, then only you open the door, right? So any push or pull of an object is called as a force. Then force also defined as force is a physical quantity that changes the state of rest of a body or velocity of the body is called also the force, right? So now what is the friction? Some more points about force means the force changes the state of rest of a body or side of a body or size of a body, or the force also changes the direction of the object. So we call these are the functions of force, right? Then come to the point friction. Dear students, here a ball is on the ground, right? Now the ball is at rest. At rest means without moving, not moving. So then this ball is start to moving. What is the possibility to make the ball move? So when you push the ball or when you kick the ball. So when you kick the ball starts to moving on the ground. Continuously it's moving on the ground with a speed, with high speed, right? So here one thing, the ball is moving continuously on the ground. So this is the direction of the applied force. This is the direction of the applied force, right? And here when the ball is moving continuously on the ground, the speed become decreases slowly. When the ball is moving continuously, its speed becomes slow and finally the ball stops. Do you know why the ball stops finally? What's the reason? Actually, there is no any person, any obstacle to stop the ball. As itself, it stops the ball. Why? Why? Do you know why? What's the reason? So the reason is very simple. Here, when the ball is continuously moving on the ground, even earth also, the ground also adding force on the opposite direction. The ground also applying force in the opposite direction of the ball. Then only due to this opposite force, the ball or the speed of the ball reduces and finally stops the object. So do you know what do you call this type of force? This is called as the friction. What is friction then? So friction is a force. It is a force. It's a type of force that reduces the speed of the object. That reduces the speed of the object and finally stops the object. Is called as the friction force, right? The friction force of, or the force of friction always oppose the applied force. always the applied force. So I think just now I said friction is a very familiar in our day-to-day life. How? So if you are using the shoes or the slippers, when you purchase, the sole of the slipper or the shoes become very flat, very neat will be there, right? Means very smooth or soft will be there. After 1 month, just you have to observe the sole of the shoes or the slippers, already some part become torn. Okay, why it's torn? Because of there is a friction between the floor and the sole of the slipper, right? That is why it become torn. Okay, so if you are using pencil, if you write continuously, the lead become gradually become less. Again you are going to sharpen the pencil. Do you know why? There is a friction between the paper and the pencil, right? So in this way, the friction is present almost all everywhere. So especially the friction is less on the plain, soft and smooth surfaces, but the friction is very more in the rough surfaces. So in day-to-day life, we have to experience the friction.